It was on the eve of the year 2024, that is the end of 2023, that the president of Kenya, William Ruto, has announced that he will make Kenya visa-free for all Africans. In fact, he said for all Africans globally, including even the African diaspora. But guess what? This has been implemented after a year just now. Kenya has confirmed becoming the sixth African country next to Seychelles, Benin, Ghana, Rwanda, and the Gambia to become a visa-free African country in the continent. But this has an exception. It has excluded Eritrea and Libya due to what the authorities said, security issues. Now, William Ruto has been accused of not walking his talk for several times, that he says something, gives a sweet talk, but not implementing what he said. So he said around December or November 2023 that he will make Kenya a visa-free for all Africans, including the African diaspora. What he did is, in fact, when January 2024 was there, that he, in fact, even take out of those visa agreements between the neighboring country, and he made everyone to apply for visa. So he has been criticized for that. Now, Kenya, after a year, has corrected itself and become a visa-free African country. We say congratulations and give the credit where the credit is due. That is to Kenya and its government under William Ruto. So let us see now what more this article has or this announcement has with regard to its announcement of Kenya becoming visa-free. Just know that it was a few weeks ago, actually, Kenya has also announced that it has made the work permit, it has dropped or exempted the Eastern African community countries not to from acquiring a work permit, so allowing them basically to settle in Nairobi and to work for visa free. And in line to that, they also have also made an amendment to other non-East African community workers in the country, but Africans in Kenya, what amount they have to pay for students globally who comes for a researcher, and these digital nomads now, which have come to increase totally, in the world. People are more and more becoming digital nomads. Also, they have said they have amended that and made it in a way more relatable and affordable for people, so that they continue to make Nairobi the center of for Africans and international people to choose Nairobi to live. Now, when we stick to for Africa making Nairobi or Kenya visa-free for all Africans, these are the things what we need to know, okay? Here is what it says. Kenya has dropped pre-arrival authorization requirements for visitors from most African nations, including neighboring Ethiopia. Why it's saying neighboring Ethiopia is that, for long, in fact, countries have bilateral agreements and they make visa free. So Ethiopia and Kenya had that agreement for many years, actually for decades, but that became, that was changed when Kenya has implemented the new e-visa, meaning in January 2024, a year ago. When I say that earlier, they have even taken away the right of those neighboring countries who used to have the visa-free access to Kenya, and that was one of them was Ethiopia. So now that has been with this restored. So that's why it says including neighboring Ethiopia. Now, this makes Kenya the sixth African country, but it has excluded actually Somalia and Libya. Under the new directive, African visitors, except those from Somalia and Libya, not Eritrea, will no longer need to obtain electronic travel authorization. So, only Somalia and I don't know how that will be welcomed, but I don't think it's a good gesture. But anyway, it continues. The implementation date remains unclear, with various ministries given a week to propose new guidelines for improving travelers' experience at all Kenya airports. So now the controversial ETA system, which requires visitors to pay $30, that is the e-visa, a 90-day authorization at least 3 days before travel, replaced a more lenient regime where visitors from over 40 countries, including several African nations, could enter Kenya with just a passport stamp at no cost. Now, this introduction, Kenya's drop in the 2024 Africa Visa Openness Index, where it fell 17 places to rank 46 out of 54 nations. Now, the move aligns with, of course, with the African Continental Free Trade Area, which encouraged, or one of its incentives should be also for governments to allow free movement of people. Now, studies have shown that Western travelers often face fewer restrictions when visiting African countries compared to African citizens themselves. A disparity the African Union seeks to address through promoting visa-free travel within the continent. Yes. So that's as far as what Kenya dropping visa requirement for African countries goes, except Somalia and Libya, as it said earlier, due to security issues. Well, I mean, that's not really, security comes first for anyone, but even for those who are visiting Kenya. But to exclude, I don't know, let us know in the comment section what do you think of this decision, Kenya. But I definitely welcome that they have decided finally to welcome Africans without really, without really giving them a hassle to acquire visa before they come. And this thing of African countries, allowing the Western countries or Western visitors, for whatever reason they come to the continent, to have that visa on arrival access, and then not allowing Africans the same access like the Western countries. It's very contradictory. I mean, if anything, it's very embarrassing, insulting to Africans. So let us know in the comment section what do you think of this. Hopefully Ethiopia will join this this move, as Ethiopia is the capital of Africa. Share your view and which African country should be visa-free next, and what is actually, restricting African countries from allowing Africans to be from allowing African countries to allow that free movement of people. Some blame it on security, some blame it on economy, but share your view and what do you think is restricting them. I will see you on the next one. It's a bye-bye for me for now. Ciao.